Yo, 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 what's good, everybody? Good morning. We're back for another edition of Algo's Take, where we will be diving into the markets and just getting a clear understanding of, I guess you could say, where we are and where we're going. Just a couple things I definitely like about today's pre-market action. So let's take a look at some of that stuff and see if there's anything going on we could shake a leg at. First of all, I want you guys to see that all through the day we have different Fed members that are speaking. I want to say we have two or three today. One, two, three. Yep, three today. So just pay attention to that. We might see some reactions one way or another. Now, the good thing is, yesterday's conference with Powell, even though it was, about coronavirus, they pretty much talked nothing about coronavirus and everything about um, inflation, reflation, deflate, all the flations. We also have our crude inventories coming up in a little bit and home sales. So once again, we always want to take just into account, what everybody else in the market might be seeing, and what there might be reactions to. Now, if we go back to yes, Minnie. You'll notice that in futures, like I mentioned yesterday, we actually finally fired on TTM trend, green, or sorry, I'm blue, which is technically green. Um, and so just looking over time on this chart, you'll notice that it's very rare that we fire blue. We don't have a cluster of blues, right? It's very rare you get like a random blue. It does happen every now and then, but just based on where we are, what we've been through, this is a very bullish indicator. Being up here close to all-time highs and being able to register a trend in our TTM, the change in trend of our TTM. So if you're day trading with me, we're going to be looking at two levels, this 42.27 level, 42.43, and definitely this 42.48 level. That was our overnight high. So we're in a doji coming into the day, right? We'll see if our TTM LRC, regression comes in. We test some of these levels down here, or we go and test our all-time highs and get the heck out of here. So we'll definitely see what happens. Let's look at the 4 hour real quick, see if there's anything we can get from that. I always like to dive in just a little bit cleaner, see if I can see, we see the big move. Now let's see if there's anything we can identify here. So it looks like we're going into the second leg of our inverse head and shoulders that we were talking about yesterday. And you can see it pretty clearly right here. Right. So I mean, if you wanted to, and I see a lot of traders do this, I don't really think there's anything wrong with it. Right. You can even make our head and shoulders just a little bit, the neckline a little bit more defined, right around here. With that said, of course, that'll put us, that could be a great trajectory to put us up into all-time highs and then busting through that with about 100-point neckline. Yeah, so I mean, as anybody that's been in the group, you guys know how bullish I am, and expecting a nice move, especially now that we've been seeing TTM trend turn blue. All right, we have a nice little formation here with our inverse head and shoulders playing out. So let's definitely just watch and see what happens. It is 0 day, so we're gonna have some nice price action, or hopefully we have some nice price action. All right. Next up, let's check out NASDAQ. Futures broke out of that ascending triangle yesterday. And they've been on a nice little ride ever since. So the triangle that we were talking about yesterday was this guy right here. And now I'd been trying to make the move out of it. Finally did. It's holding support right here. So let's see what happens if it actually needs to retest into this level. Of course, if it breaks all-time highs, I'm taking it for the ride. We got some LRC space up here, that we can start to move into. Next up, I want to talk about real quick is Tesla, our buddy. Only because Tesla as of lately is trying to break through its. Um, let me get to it. Let's look at it on the daily. So it has a little mini triangle here on the daily that it's been trying to break through. This level has been heavy resistance over, for a little while now. It uses a support over here. It's acted as resistance for, I don't know, the past like couple weeks now. And Tesla's currently trading at about 633, 634. I have this level right here, 636.91. This is what I want to see the break of, is this level here. I want to get through all this traffic here and start breaking into these zones right here. But yeah, a break above this 636 level could be the catalyst that gets it to 670, possibly testing the 700 levels again. So I'm just gonna draw some price levels here. All eyes on Tesla today. All eyes on Tesla. Yep, 73. Right. And then, on the flip side, if we break this structure right here, that's when I'd be looking to go short on Tesla. So under about 605. If it does break downside, about 605 is what I would look to take as a break of this structure here and rounding out. Other than that, yeah, all eyes on Tesla right now. Of course, we got Microsoft broke around all-time highs the other day, or yesterday actually. And so we're seeing this rotation really out of a lot of money went into crypto. It's been tanking. So we're seeing a big rotation into some of these names that have had to kind of fight for their lives for a little bit. Couple others that do spark my interest still because they haven't really moved a lot yet. Zoom is one of them. As you can see, TTM trend on the daily fired blue. It's coming up on a break of a bearish trend line that it's had for quite a while now. So we'll see if he can make a move like that. And then also our baby Snow. I like Snow because it's in a squeeze right now. It's been a squeeze for a few days. So for Snow, I want to see if it can pop over 54. 254, pretty much 255. That's where we'll see moves into 277. Even testing these 300s again. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on Snow. I want to see it over 255. That would be my bullish entry. One of the things you'll notice on this daily chart right here, right now, well, look, it's all in context. So you'll see here, TTM trend does have a tendency to fire a little bit more, a little bit more inconsistently. But we will see, as of yesterday, we put in a blue, right? So we've been trying to push this bad boy to the upside. Like I said, I want to see a break of about 255, and I'll take that to the moon or however close it gets me to the $300 mark. I want to say if there was one more on my list, but I can't remember it right now. Oh, LRCX. Okay. Last thing is the chipsets. So I like LRCX for the same reason. You'll notice bearish momentum, right? So we're in our red cluster still. I love to take things while they're, when they transfer from red to blue. We do have, selling pressure, but as you guys can see, LRCX has kind of been holding its own. If you look on here, you'll notice that we have, a few levels of right, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, right? Every time we're getting red clusters, they're getting higher. So for me personally, I like a break of 630. What is that? 631. Yeah, I pretty much just like the break. Yeah, this break over 632 pretty much. Try and take into the 650 area because once again, if this stays valid and these higher highs, higher lows stay valid, then we have nothing but upside. And y'all know that I like to say, in our chats, chips are in demand, baby. Chips are in demand. So let's see if these things get in demand. If so, I like to break a 631 and take it into the 650, possibly touching 660 range. But let's see what the market wants to give us. You guys enjoy your day. I'll see you guys in the chat. We'll be doing live today.